Imagine looking up at the night sky and wondering if something out there is quietly keeping tabs on us. While we're used to thinking about satellites as predictable tools of communication and weather forecasting, there is a growing list of mysterious objects orbiting our planet that seem to have a secret agenda. Today we're diving into 10 fascinating discoveries, each a puzzling piece of the cosmic jigsaw that hint at hidden watchers in space. The moon Pan, located within the rings of Saturn, is often cited as a potentially artificial body due to its strange shape and behavior. Initially thought to be a natural moon, its appearance, disproportionately tiny and shaped kinda like a walnut, has raised serious questions in the scientific community about its true origin. The presence of distinct gaps within the ring system where Pan orbits builds confusion, as it tugs at surrounding ring particles, which resemble a classic behavior of artificial satellites. While current scientific consensus leans towards a natural formation from debris, conspiracy theorists and a few fringe scientists speculate that Pan may have been a deliberate construct placed around Saturn's orbit to study ring dynamics or distant celestial events. Its interaction with the rings and peculiar form has made it a captivating object of study and speculation that continues to fuel debates about artificial celestial bodies. Another widely discussed piece of space hardware comes from China, where they launched a rather mysterious satellite into orbit in 2005. Dubbed Tiangong-1, this vehicle lacked an official description of its exact purpose upon launch, fueling speculation about clandestine missions or advanced scientific experiments carried out by the Chinese government. In the same vein, the United States military's uncrewed X-37B spaceplane, which has flown multiple secretive missions, has baffled the public with its unusual and highly classified payloads. Both satellites have intrigued the public eye because neither of their mission details matches the standard patterns of communication satellites or space exploration vehicles. With both of the satellites exhibiting untypical movements and secretive nature, the public imagination has painted them as watching Earth while in orbit. During the height of the Cold War, rumors circulated about an experimental spy satellite so advanced that it remained shrouded in secrecy for decades. Often referred to as the Phantom Eye in underground circles, this object was rumored to utilize cutting-edge stealth and surveillance technologies far ahead of its time. Eyewitness accounts and leaked anecdotes from retired intelligence officers described erratic orbital patterns and intermittent transmissions that defied conventional satellite behavior. While declassified documents have never confirmed its existence, the mystery of this prototype continues to spark debate among researchers and conspiracy theorists. Its legend serves as a reminder of the era's secretive technological breakthroughs and the enduring mystery of what might still be lurking in our orbital vicinity. Arguably the most famous of all alleged mysterious objects, the Black Knight satellite has become a staple in UFO lore and conspiracy circles. According to the legend, this object has been orbiting Earth for thousands of years, its origins shrouded in a blend of misinterpreted photographs, anomalous radio signals, and centuries-old sightings. Some theorists even claim it's an extraterrestrial probe quietly gathering data on human civilization. Mainstream scientists tend to dismiss these ideas, attributing the sightings to a mix of space debris, discarded satellite components, and optical illusions. Despite the skepticism, the persistent allure of the Black Knight satellite continues to captivate the imagination of space enthusiasts and researchers, fueling endless debate about what really lurks in our orbital backyard. Another widely discussed and controversial topic is the theory of invisible stealth satellites, objects that some believe are engineered with advanced radar-evading materials or designs to monitor Earth undetected. These satellites are said to operate under the radar of conventional tracking systems, leaving only subtle, inexplicable signals and faint radar blips in their wake. Rumors suggest that they might be part of covert government programs or even experimental private ventures developed with technology so advanced that they seem almost otherworldly. The Kordylewski Clouds are mysterious groups of dust that quietly orbit near Earth. They are not solid objects like traditional satellites, but are more like clouds made up of tiny particles. These clouds were first suggested by Polish astronomer Kazimierz Kordylewski in the mid-1900s. They are found near special points in space called Lagrange points, specifically L4 and L5, where the gravitational pull of the Earth and the Moon creates a stable spot. Over time, scientists have seen these dust clouds with special telescopes and infrared cameras, but many details about their size, shape, and behavior are still unknown. Some researchers even suggest that these clouds could affect the way light and radio signals travel through space, almost as if they're subtly observing us by absorbing or reflecting energy in very surprising ways. Their shifting, kind of ghost-like appearance keeps astronomers curious about the hidden forces at work in space. Not all objects that orbit near Earth follow the neat circular paths of our well-known satellites. Enter the realm of quasi-satellites and mini-moons, small bodies that, while not permanently bound to our planet, stick around like cosmic companions. One standout is 2016 HO3, a near-Earth object discovered just a few years ago that performs a complex orbital dance with our planet. Unlike conventional satellites, these bodies orbit the sun in such a way that they seem to hover near Earth, periodically coming close before retreating into the solar tide. Their trajectories are dictated by subtle gravitational interactions that can make them appear almost as if they're intentionally keeping a watchful eye on us. This delicate balance between freedom and attachment raises a bunch of questions. Are these objects mere space debris captured by Earth's gravity, or could they be remnants of ancient collisions in our solar system? Beyond the realm of conventional science and classified technology lies an even more speculative and equally fascinating theory: the possibility of non-human satellites silently monitoring Earth. Over the years, a handful of researchers have pointed to orbital anomalies and inexplicable signal patterns as potential evidence of probes or artifacts not of this world. Although the mainstream scientific community remains skeptical, these theories are supported by a patchwork of curious observations. For instance, some deep space objects exhibit orbital characteristics that suggest deliberate positioning, as if placed to maintain a constant view of our planet. Coupled with inexplicable electromagnetic signatures and surface properties that challenge natural explanations, these alien satellites have captured the imagination of scientists. While concrete evidence is lacking, the possibility raises questions. Could advanced civilizations have dispatched their own observers hidden among the clutter of space debris? The Moon, our constant companion, has its own share of mysteries, not least of which are the reports of unaccounted for objects in lunar orbit. Over the past few decades, astronomers using high-resolution lunar mapping techniques have detected anomalies in the Moon's orbital environment that defy straightforward explanation. These mysterious orbiters don't match any known spacecraft or mission debris, and their trajectories sometimes hint at deliberate placement rather than random accumulation. Some researchers propose that these objects could be remnants of experimental lunar missions, forgotten or intentionally hidden away by secret space programs. Others suggest that they might even be natural satellites of the Moon, captured asteroids that have settled into stable orbits. Their existence is particularly intriguing because it blurs the line between natural celestial mechanics and covert technological deployment, prompting questions about the true extent of humanity's, and perhaps other beings', activity in our nearest cosmic neighbor's domain. We often think of decommissioned satellites as relics slowly succumbing to the harsh environment of space. Yet, a handful of these aged spacecraft have baffled experts by continuing to live long after their expected operational lifetimes. In some cases, these satellites exhibit sporadic bursts of activity, unexpected transmissions, minor orbital adjustments, or even anomalous sensor readings that hint at hidden energy reserves or unplanned engineering quirks. One such satellite, retired decades ago, has been detected on multiple occasions making tiny, seemingly intentional course corrections. While some scientists attribute these behaviors to residual propellant leaks or just natural orbital situations, others lean toward the possibility that these satellites were built with advanced, self-sustaining systems that activate under certain conditions. The phenomenon raises intriguing questions about the longevity of space technology and the possibility that some of these silent watchers might still be gathering data or even covertly monitoring Earth long after their official missions have ended. Alright guys, that has been our list for today. Thanks so much for checking it out. I've been your host today, Olivia Kozlowski, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.